5:30. Never before there's a Ramayana. Never before there's a Ramayana. For 1 for 2 for 3. Hare Krishna Jarvi. Hi. Hi.
Then we come.
Padaji, where did she do? What was she doing from all that time?
Oh, she was watching that Binda Kishori, this one Nima and Nitai's new video.
Oh.
Krishna
She was watching 4. I did not watch a lot today. I only watched 12 or 20 minutes.
Haribol Bikram, Haribol Bala. You can be in this here only.
Wait.
Hare Krishna Chintya.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Chinta Bala Bikram
What are you doing?
Janvi.
And my name's not Bala. My dad would.
Nah, one person his name. Are you first time, Bala?
That's Devash Mataji.
Devas is not there. Devas is not. Bala is there.
Yeah. Mataji, Devish Bala. Devish Bala, but he good Bala.
Oh, Devas Bala. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone for joining.
Here's something. I'm gonna go find my iPad. I'll be right back.
Okay. You all can do the pranam mantra, okay? It's a very interesting today's Krishna's quality. We are going to learn, okay? Everyone, you all can do. You know, everyone know this Guru Pranam mantra. How many of you know? Please raise the hand. Yes, Balavrinda knows, and then Bikram Chandra knows, and Achinta, do you know this pranam mantra?
You should know that I know. I know.
Which one you know? Oh, Janvi knows, yes. Achinta, okay. If you don't know, also we can do together. Okay, Ryan might know. Om Ajnana. You can repeat after me, okay? If you don't know. Okay, you can say after me. Yeah, Devaswala also knows. You want to do it together?
Yeah.
Okay. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam Ikhapitam Yena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kamaya Tadapita Padhantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagar Jatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijana Sutam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Visakha Vitamsa He Krishna Karuna Bando Jagapati Sa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Radha Kancana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Keshavanam Sudevi Okay. Prabhupada Pranam Mantra, okay, first. Namo Vishnu Padhaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharinis Nirvichesa Shunyavadi Pachatya Deshatari Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Bhakta Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna. Okay, you all raise the hand. Hare Krishna, you can sing one by one, okay? Hare Krishna, you can sing one by one. You all can raise the hand, okay?
It's easy. His name is Cynthia.
Yes, Bikram. Bikram, go ahead first. Yes, Balavinda, go ahead and Bikram.
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Thank you, Balavrinda. Thank you, Bikram Chandra. Now, Madhav, can you go ahead, Madhav? Can you sing the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Achintya, can you go next?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Good job, Krishna. Can you do next?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bala. Bala means Devas Bala.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Janvi. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Tushita, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, now Ryan is remaining. Ryan, you want to sing? Ryan, you want to sing?
No, Mataji.
Why you can sing? I like your tone. You can sing, okay?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, you all can sing beautiful tune, yes? So nice. We are so proud of you, okay? So smart. How many tune you know? So many tunes, yes? Balavinda, how many tunes you know?
I know like at least 20 tunes.
Oh, really? Janvi, how many tunes you know? 20? You also know 20? Madhav, you know how many tunes? Different, yeah?
Like 15. 10. 20.
10. Okay, Madhav knows. Tushita, how many tunes you know?
12.
Wow. Devars Bala.
13.
13. Wow. 13 tune you know. And then who is there? Krishna, how many tunes you know?
20.
20. And Bikram?
Mataji, you can ask Krishna Keshav.
Krishna Keshav doesn't know any tune.
He knows million.
Yeah. Bikram, how many tunes you know? You just say Hare Krishna. How many tunes you know of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra?
12.
Wow. 12 tune you know?
What?
Different tune. Ryan, how many tunes you know? I know you can all sing so nicely and different tunes, yes?
13.
30. Wow. Achinta, how many tunes you know? You are mute.
Say?
How many Hare Krishna tunes you know? Different tunes.
2.
2. Nice. Okay, now you know what we are learning?
64 qualities of Krishna.
64 qualities of Krishna. And you know how many we already learned? Krishna has a beautiful feature of the entire body. And he has all auspicious marked in his
We
body.
learned
Yes?
26 qualities. Now, today is 27.
28 today. Here Mataji to put 27 and next is 28. Okay?
Oh, so she did put 28. Okay.
Yeah, I say it's putting in next slide. And he's extremely pleasing. He's effulgent. He's strong. He's very youthful, even though he never become old. Did you ever see Krishna's picture, old picture? He's very old like that.
Oh.
No, Krishna
Only
is.
until 16.
Yeah, Krishna is always 16. He has always beautiful 16 years old body. Yes.
Yeah.
We become old, but Krishna never become old. Yes. And then he's truthful, he talks very pleasingly, he's fluent, highly learned, he knows everything, yes? He knows future, he knows past, he knows present, everything. And he knows all the Vedas is coming from his breath. And then he's highly intellect, he's genius, artistic, he's extremely clever, he's expert, grateful, determined, expert judge of time and circumstances, sees and speaks on the authority of Veda or scripture, he's pure, his self-control, he's steadfast, he's forbearing, he's forgiving, he's grave, and he's self-satisfied. Yesterday you read self-satisfied, okay? Now we can see, yeah, today is 28th quality, possessing equilibrium. What it means? What does it mean? What does it mean? A person who is not affected by any attachment or enemy is said to be possess equilibrium. 1 second.
Mataji can't hear you.
Yeah, I was muting. Krishna Kesha was there. See, eh? Yeah. Is
We can't hear you again. Mataji, maybe Mataji is taking of Krishna Keshav.
be quiet. Coming, okay, Asresh. Okay, Krishna's next quality, okay? This is he's never disturbed by anything. He's never disturbed by anything. Okay. Krishna, 20th quality is possessing equilibrium. Okay. A person who is unaffected by attachment and envy is said to be possesses equilibrium. Means he is not affected by any attachment and he doesn't have any envy. He is always he never be partial to anyone and he is never disrespect anyone like that. Okay, we can see what is that. Okay, you can see there are very interesting slide today. What is this attachment and envy mentioned here? Okay, attachment towards clothes. When just like we have some of the attachment, we have good friend. Yes, some of you have a best friend. Do you have a best friend in the school?
Yes.
Some of you may not like their behavior, may not like that person also. Yes or no? Oh, it's bad, you say like that maybe. Yes, but Krishna is never be like that. Okay, he always likes everyone. And some people may have some friend, they are very close friend, and some they don't like some of the friend, but Krishna is detached. Krishna is unaffected by all this. He is completely balanced and impartial. Okay, he never partial to anyone. Okay, it may look like Krishna, it may look like some of the demons he killed, yes, to them, and then that it may look like that, but it's ultimately he is taking care to everyone. Okay, you can see how it is. Yeah, like how parents are not partial amongst their children, they are equal with everyone. Although they are soft-hearted to those who are obedient and follow their instruction rather than those who disobey, did not listen, which is quite natural. Sometimes parents say, if you may be realizing if you have a sibling, yes, parents never actually impartial to any kids, it looked like sometime, oh, you only favor this one baby, you didn't favor to me, and sometime even some of you complain like that, you only love the brother or you only love the sisters, but it's not like that. Parents actually loves all the kids equally, but sometimes who doesn't listen, they have to get scolded by their parents. Yes, they have to get scolded by parents because they didn't follow the parents instruction. Yes, and then sometime who is listening, who is following the parents instruction, it may look like, oh, he is very nicely following, he's very good boy. Parents maybe express like that, and then parents express, oh, you are not following the whatever we say, and then parents may be very angry. Yes, but they are always love to both kids. Yes, by their heart like that. Like Krishna always loves all the living entities. All the living entities is Krishna's sons. Yes, Krishna's children. It may look like sometimes he kill the demon, but why he want to kill it? To give some kind of what is correction. Maybe he will correct, he will be okay after some time if I give punishment like that. Even Srimad Bhagavad Gita, how many of you know this sloka? Etha mam prapadyante. You already learned all this sloka. How many of you know this sloka?
Me, Mataji.
Can you say, all of you? Yeah, ethamam prapadyante. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follow my path in all respect, O son of Veda. Because Is your what kind of intention you are? Yes, to approach me, I will also give the reward like that. If you come for, if you want to envy to me, I have to give punishment. If you follow my instruction, I have to give you reward like that. And here is very nice story. See, Bivasan. You know how many of you tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is what? What is tomorrow? How many? Tomorrow is a festival. How many of you know?
Ramnavani.
Ramnavami. What is Ramnavami means? What is Ramnavami means?
Ram's birthday. Ram's birthday.
Yes, Ram took birth tomorrow. Yes. And do you know who's Ram's father? Who is Ram's father?
Dashrath.
And who is his mother? Who is his mother?
Kausalya.
Kausalya. Yeah. And who is his brother? Who is his brother? Lakshman. And you know others brother? Other two more brothers?
Bharata Shatrughan.
Bharat and Shatrughan, like that, And there is very nice interesting story related of this, okay? And there is and you know who is Bibhishan?
Yeah.
Who is
Ravan brother.
Bibhishan is who?
He is
Ravan's brother, yes? Ravan's brother's name. Who is Ravan? Who is Ravan?
The evil demon.
Yeah, and why? Yeah, demon. That is the things here. And one time, what happened? Ram. And then what did Ram did? He kidnapped.
His wife was kidnapped by Ravan.
Yeah, the Sita Devi was kidnapped by this Ravan. Yes? And then Ram wanted to get back this Sita Devi. Yes. And then that Bibhishan actually suggested his brother Ravana, because you did a very bad work. It's a very bad things you did. You have to return Sita Devi to Lord Ram. Lord Ram is not ordinary human being. You think he is just a boy, that's Dasarath's son, but he's not. He's a supreme personality of Godhead. If you just revenge with this Lord Ram, it will maybe harm for you. Yes. It may be harm for you. You should not do that. You just return the Sita Devi back to Lord Ram. But Ravana said, no, I am not going to return this Sita Devi. She's very pretty. She's very beautiful. I want to keep her with me, But what happened? And then Vibhishan said, oh, in that case, I'm not going to stay with you. I'll go and take shelter and be with Lord Rama. You go. You are a very bad person. You are not following your brother. And then Vibhishan came and he wanted to surrender to Lord Rama, And then Sugriva was saying, he's coming and he's saying he wanted to take shelter of your lotus feet, but I'm doubtful. Because he's the Ravan's brother. Maybe he wanted to get some secret from outside and wanted to kill you. I don't want to be here with you. And then Rama said, no, don't say like that. If somebody come and say one time also, I am your servant, I want to take shelter in your lotus feet, I am going to give him relief from all the material misery, and then I will give full shelter to that person, and Vibhishan, and then he gave the Vibhishan the shelter. And also he said, even Ravan came and he returned the Sita and said, take the shelter of me, I will give him also forgiveness. I will not do anything. So what about Vibhishan? Vibhishan is my devotee. If he comes like that, I will give shelter. Even he was born in the demon family, he's ready to give shelter. And Krishna is Lord Ram. Krishna is like that. He doesn't have any partiality to anyone. But if somebody is not following and harm to Krishna, he have to give punishment. Yes, like that. He is always equilibrium. And another story is connected of this is Kaliya's story. How many of you know this Kaliya?
Me, Mataji, I know that story.
How many heads he has?
I know story. 10.
Thousand. So many heads.
What?
He has so many heads. Yes, and he what happened? You know, he wanted to pollute he's very bad. He has water of Yamuna, and then he has so much of poison in his body. Yes, and he wanted to harm this Brindavan people. Yes, Madhav want to say Madhav, you want to say something? He wanted to harm this Vrindavan devotee. One time what happened? All the cows, cow friend and then cows, they were drinking water of the Vrindavan, Yamuna the river. They all get affected by that poison and they all became unconscious. Yes? And they fell in the ground and Krishna was so angry and he just jumped in the Yamuna river and he wanted to punish this Kaliya. He was dancing in his head and then he was very tired and he threw all the this what poison from his body. Yes, from his body. And then you know what he was saying, even though he's a very very sinful person, how can you give shelter to him? Because later on he was realizing that Kaliya realizes the supreme personality of Godhead, and he also surrendered to Lord. And then they were saying, Lord, you have descended to punish all kind of demonic living creature. Our husband, this Kaliya, is greatly sinful creature, and so your punishment for him is quite appropriate. We know that your punishment for your enemies and your dealing with your sons are both the same. And because of that punishment, he could realize that Kaliya could realize. Otherwise, Krishna just left him. Oh, he's my son. If he said like that, he would be his poison maybe become more and more, and he could harm so many other living entities. Yes, and that's why Krishna had to punish him. But it is same. We know that it is in thinking of the future welfare of this condemned creature that you have chastised him. That is Kaliya's wife were saying. They were praying to Krishna, even though you give so much of punishment, it is ultimately for his good. And there is also one very nice story related to, if somebody take shelter of this Krishna, he will immediately give forgiveness. In Vrindavan, Radha Vallabha temple, in Vrindavan, it was happening 400 or 450 years ago. There was one thief, He is still from all the wealthy merchant, and although many had seen him doing that, no one could catch him, He was thief and he used to steal so many valuable things. And once he stole the valuables from one merchant in Mathura, he was also caught red-handed. But as they tried to catch him, he sneaked away and ran. All ran behind him to catch, as they all knew him very well, and this time they did not want to leave him free. And the thief kept running and finally came to Vrindavan. There he saw an assembly where one pure devotee was talking about Harikatha. There were more than 100 people, so he thought that was the right place to be in and hide amongst all the people. The police and merchant came behind and tried to find him, but they could not see him, so they gave up and they decided to stay in Vrindavan and kept looking for him. Thief was pretending to be listening to Harikatha very sincerely, so that no one could spot him. In Harikatha, he heard a verse from Bhagavad Gita, which was quoted by Vaishnava, who was speaking the Katha. Okay, what verse? Sarva dharma paritajya mamekam saranam raja aham tam sarva papebhyo moksyami masusa. If you surrender to me, I will deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear, When he heard this, he was very much surprised. How is it possible? Will Krishna really do that? So after the class, he went to the person who gave the class and asked, Sir, in this class, you said that those who surrender to Krishna, Krishna will take away all their sin. Is it true? Is that really possible? The Vaishnava Acharya did not know that he was thief. He told him, yes, it may it be any sin, theft, robbery, murder, all sin will be destroyed if you take shelter of Krishna. Thief did not believe. So he asked again and again, but the same answer he got from the devotees. So he asked again asked him, if I surrender to Krishna, will all my sin be destroyed? Okay. Vaishnava said, Vaishnava said, yes, all sin will be gone, but you need to surrender to Krishna from your heart and follow the process I tell you. So he says, okay, I want to do that. Please tell me what all should I do? Vaishnava said, go to Yamuna, shave your head, take a clean bath, wear clean clothes, wear a tilak, and come to me. I'll give you Diksha, initiation. He follows all instructions, and Guru Maharaj initiates him with the Radha Vallabha mantra. He started living in that ashrama and doing services. See, one day police and merchant came there and they saw him. They immediately recognized him despite he knew look and went to catch him. He asked, why are you catching me? Policeman and merchant said that they were catching him for all the theft he had done. Thief denies that. He said that he had never done any theft. All are shocked by hearing that. Just then his Guru Maharaj came there. Guru asked him about all this. Thief still continued to say that he had never committed any theft over a sin. The Guru are very highly respected in Vrindavana, so they all are very much shocked to see that the thief was his disciple. When thief denies that he had not done any theft, Guru decided to believe in him. They all go to the king. King heard about everything and to make a judgment, he gave him an idea. He said, if the thief could not, if the thief, see, he gave the some idea. He said, if the thief could walk 100 steps in a lotus leaf on his hand and a burning iron ball on top of it without getting hurt, then we all can believe that he's not a theft. He is not a thief, and if he is not pure devotee, within seconds the red hot iron ball will burn his hand immediately. The thief could easily walk 100 steps without getting hurt. All are shocked. King is angry that the merchant and police disbelieved a pure Vaishnava. He says that all of you will get punished by getting hanged. Merchants started to cry. Just then, the thief says that what I was saying was true, but merchant was saying was also true. Because he was before thief. All are shocked again. How can we both sides be true? He said that he was a thief in his last birth. How? Because this was his rebirth when he got initiated. So he said that he had not committed any sin in his new birth. But also he agreed that whatever he did was from his last birth. Then king, merchant, and everyone understood that this person is a thief, but he has so much of faith in the Krishna ode of Krishna. He developed that simple innocent faith in Krishna's ode. The king and everyone understood the glory of Vaishnava, and they are all forgiven by him. Yes, forgive him. So here we can see that Krishna is partial with anyone showering his mercy. He did not stop giving him shelter just because he was a thief. Even though he was a thief, he was favored by Krishna mercifully because of simple faith he had got in Krishna's word. This shows how Krishna possesses equilibrium and is not impartial to anyone. He is unaffected to attachment and non-envious. Yes, do you understand how Krishna possesses all this equilibrium? Yes, he's not attached to anyone or detached envy with anyone. Yes, do you understand? Okay, I will just have some small question. It's already time is going. And do you have to say anything? What is the moral do you learn from this? All the story Krishna's whole pastime possesses equilibrium. You want to say something? One by one, you raise the hand and I'll go to this one. Okay, raise your hand. Madhav want to say? Go ahead. Did you want to say anything from this pastime? Or did you understand? Okay.
We should always buy. No stealing.
Hmm?
Visual inspire, no stealing.
Yes. Balavrinda.
So, Madhuri, what I was wanting to say that you should not steal. And if you steal, you should have already think before you started stealing that if I steal, I'll get in trouble. And so you shouldn't do that. If you do that and you try to escape, you will escape. But then once you die, you might get in trouble. So.
Reverse Bala.
Don't say that your punishment is already done. You escape, but after you die, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, Reverse Bala. Go ahead. Thank you, Balavrinda. Reverse Bala.
Mataji, he was not the chief. After he was not the chief, he was telling the cop that I was not the chief anymore.
Yeah, he's not thief anymore because he took the shelter of Krishna. Yes, Ryan, go ahead.
If you steal something, you will get to born like something, and you will get punished by the Yamudutas.
Yes. Because Krishna can acquire all the qualities. He can even forgive to all the thieves. Yes. And then Iswan, who want to say? Is you anyone? Janvi want to say? Go ahead.
I like to say, Bhavin said it was kind of like it. I was like, I'm always the robbing, like that person robbing. He can't rob because it's not good. But
To take a shelter, you have to stop all these sinful activities. Yes. Yeah. Take shelter of Krishna. Yes, Janvi said. Yes, after you become a devotee, you should not do because he was not devotee before it. That's why he was doing wrong activities. Yes. Anybody want to say anything? Otherwise, we can go to the song. Okay. Today's song. Okay. You all can repeat after me. Okay. Samsara dava nalalida loka.
Samsara davala
Pranaya karunya ghana ghana tvam. Praptasya kalyana gunanavasya. Bande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Bande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
It's a very much related this stanza in the related before because that person was fully taken shelter of his Guru Maharaj. That's why he can be saved by all this misery. Yes, this is the same thing. Anyone want to sing? You raise the hand. Okay, one by one. Go ahead. Yes, Madhav, go ahead.
I need help.
Okay, Samsara Dava.
Samsara Dava.
Nalalita Loka.
Nalalita Loka.
Pranaya Karunya.
Dayana Kalunya.
Ghana Ghana Tvam.
Ghana Ghana Tvam.
Praptasya Kalyana.
Praptasya Kalyana.
Gunarnavasya.
Gunarnavasya.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Balavrinda, go ahead.
Samsara dara jalida loka pranaya karunya gana gana tvam. Mataji, can I still sing?
Yeah, Praptasya Kalyana.
Kalyana Gunanavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam.
Okay, Janvi, go ahead. Thulo sur, big sur. Big sur. Sit.
Samsara Davarna Lida Loka
Tranaya. Bikram Chandra, go ahead.
Mataji,
Yes.
can we have help?
Yes. Samsara Dava
Sansara Dava,
Nalalida Loka
Nalalida Loka,
Tranaya Karunya
Tranaya Karunya,
Ghana Ghanatvam
Gana Ganatvam,
Raptasya Kalyana
Ratasya Kalyana,
Gunarnavasya
Gunararyasya,
Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindam
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda.
Bala Devars Bala, go ahead.
Samsara Dava, Naradira Loka, Tranaya Karunya Ganaganatvam, Kaptasya Kalyana, Gunanavasya, Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda.
Good job. Achintya, go ahead, Achintya. Achintya, do you want to try?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Samsara Dava, Nalali Kalopa, Taranya Karunya, Yanaganatvam, Praktasya Kalyana Bhuvanya Bhasya,
Punarnavasya.
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Good job. Tushita, you want to try?
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tushita, you go ahead. You want to help? You do need help? Samsara Dava. Nalalita Tranaya.
Akalanya Ganaganatvam.
Pratasya Kalyana
Prataksa Kalyana
Gunanavasya
Gunanavasya Vande Charanaravrindam.
Good job. Anybody else? Ryan. Anybody else wants to try this? Hari bol kids. Yeah, thank you so much, So I like a beautiful picture of Tushita's background and Achintya's background. It's also very nice. Who is putting the background? I see somebody. Krishna is there. What are you doing? And then,
Mataji, I can't see the background, Mataji, because my phone, my India phone doesn't have it.
Okay, that's fine. But you all did very good job. Okay, see you tomorrow. No, tomorrow is holiday. Okay. Tomorrow
It's that mean we're not having a class tomorrow?
no class tomorrow. Tomorrow is Ram Navami. Okay.
Okay.
No class tomorrow. It's Ram Navami. You all have a good time. Happy Ram Navami to everyone. Okay. Hari bol Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpa tarvasa. Kirpa sindhu be bacha. How many of you? Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Hari bol.
Mataji for the class. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranam. Hari bol.